Marlene is here, and she loves answering all your questions, and she tries to get to as many as possible. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. This one is, what is going on with this trunk?
Yeah, so a lot of people see this, and it is damage, but luckily it can be controlled, and it has to be extensive to harm the tree. This is sap sucker damage. So they are a type of woodpecker that goes for the sap of the tree, and it's very distinct because they're very organized birds.
Yes.
They put them in rows. But yes, when you have an area that's really heavily affected, it can strip the bark. So what I recommend is taking metal flashing and wrapping it around the trunk so they can't actually peck into it, and hopefully then they'll forget about that tree and go away, because you don't want too much damage to occur. A little bit of holes, that's okay, but you don't want them to continuously do it.
What kind of tree is this one again?
What kind of tree is that?
Yeah, can you tell by the leaves here? What did you say?
It didn't say, and I can't see.
Oh, I thought you could tell by these leaves. Cause
I can if I was closer, but my eyesight's not that good. It looks almost like a kumquat or loquat.
Oh, see, you do know.
I don't know.
All right,
that might not have been part of it, Tina. That might be from something else.
Oh, okay. Number 2, is this webbing okay?
Yeah, so on Italian cypresses, you see this a lot. You also see it on rosemaries and these shrubs. This is just standard webbing from various spiders, and I'm sure people out there know which type of spiders. Not I. This is okay. The only time you need to be concerned about webbing on your plant is from spider mites, and that is a very fine netting that would coat the whole entire plant. Or at least it starts with just a leaf being coated, and it's very fine webbing, and usually it affects more house plants or like plumerias outside. Could affect roses as well, but this is just perfectly fine. You want the spiders. Spiders eat bad bugs.
Okay. And then this one is, how do we control ants on our lemon?
So ants could be there just because there might be a nest in the soil. You know, when you're watering and all of a sudden, you know, ants are climbing up on you, you've hit a nest. That could be possible, especially if you have ants like in a potted plant. But a lot of times it's indicative of a pest on your tree. So scale or mealybugs or aphids, because the ants are farming the sugar-sucking insects, and they're protecting them. Yes, they're protecting them from natural predators. So there's a product called Tanglefoot that you put around. I would use wide strip masking tape around the trunk and any entrance points. Remember, if they want to get onto the tree, if you put it on the trunk but a branch is touching a fence, they're going to go that way as well. So make sure all your access points are controlled. But yeah, if you put the Tanglefoot around, it's going to trap them, and you just strip it off and do it again.
Oh. I wish you told me about that masking tape trick.
Oh, did you apply it just on the tree?
Well, it was around where, like the concrete blocks were the bee.
For the bees, yeah.
Yeah, because the ants would go to the bees. So.
Yeah, for bees, you want to keep it far away because the bees will land on it.
Yes.
I've experienced that before, and that's horrible when you're trying to save a little bee stuck on it.
Yes.
Well, we won't talk about that.
All right, how do people follow you?
Instagram and Facebook at Marlene the Plant Lady, and YouTube, Everything Gardening with Marlene. I know, Tina, I changed the name. I am trying to, this week, my goal is more YouTube videos. And, of course, my podcast, Flower Power Garden Hour. I just have a new episode out, all on California natives with one of my garden mentors. So,
what's our 10 o'clock topic today?
Pollinating flowers that you could plant for getting some good pollination in your garden.
Wonderful.
Very nice.
Wonderful. All right. There's her email address, theplantlady@kmaxtv.com. If you have any questions, send in a picture. We'll be right back.